Hi, I'm Gail Connelly, Executive Director of the National Association of Elementary School Principals.
And I'm Dan Domenech, and I'm the Executive Director for the American Association of School Administrators. And you may have heard already that Gail and I and our two organizations are engaged in a new process of collaboration that probably goes a little beyond just collaboration. What we're looking to do is something that we're referring to as a functional consolidation. And I think it's very important to state up front, Gail, that we're not merging our organizations, right?
Absolutely. I'd agree that this is not about merger, that this is about ways our organizations can work together to truly maximize the talents of each of our organizations in service to our members, and toward coming together to think about a stronger, more proactive approach to advocacy, particularly as we gear up for the reauthorization of ESEA. We know we have a battle ahead of us, and there's greater power in numbers. Among the two organizations, we have 75,000 members,
superintendents,
and that collective
voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's great. And so what we mean by a functional consolidation, basically, is that we're maintaining our own identity, right? Each organization will continue to exist, and our memberships will continue to be members, and we will have a governing body as we do now. The only difference here is that AASA is looking to move in and be part of the same physical structure, so that when we're together, right, we can then take advantage of that and have our back office operations, in essence, the people that do the work for the two organizations, okay, work for the two organizations.
That's right.
And I think that's a major contribution.
I think it will be a great way for us to achieve economies of scale, where, for example, we each produce a convention.
Mm-hmm.
We each conduct a convention. We have an opportunity now to look at how we can work together with the expertise from members of your staff, expertise from members of our staff, and how we can make that a better experience for our members through putting those teams together.
Sure. The advocacy work, here's a perfect example. This summer, and this is coincidental, right, because it actually happened before we even agreed to do what we're doing.
Divine intervention.
But it just so happens that this summer we're both meeting at the same time at the same hotel here in Washington, D.C. to do our advocacy meeting. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is take advantage of that and look to work together. And so maybe go to the Hill together and begin to show, kind of flex our muscles and begin to show what together these two groups can do.
Just imagine 75,000, the voice of 75,000 principals represented in one place at one time on Capitol Hill. We think it's an enormous opportunity to really advance an agenda on behalf of all of our nation's public schools.
And there are other areas. There's the area of the financial operation. There's the area of publications. There are a lot of other areas that I think by having our staffs working together, we can realize a more powerful, really, and a more efficient operation than we do now. So this is, from my perspective, it's going to be cost effective. Okay, so that's good for us and it's good for our members. But it's also going to make us, I think, respectively and together, a more powerful group.
I couldn't agree with you more, Dan, and I'm excited about the opportunity for us to really model this level of collaboration, so that perhaps it will be encouraging to superintendents and principals throughout the country to think about how to really work even more closely together than they already are as we engage in hard work, the hard work of transforming our nation's schools, as we move perhaps away from a reform agenda in favor of true transformation. And working together, superintendents and principals can really engage in a change effort that can truly help us be certain that we're serving our nation's children to the very best of our abilities.
Yeah, because the bottom line is, who better knows the business than the people that run the schools and the people that run the school districts.
That's right.
So Gail, we're excited and we're looking forward to this partnership.
We are too. Dan, you and I are going to make a great team. Thank you.